Hello, everybody. Today I've got a message for you about dreams. I'm living my life at the moment really crazy. Like, I just came from a 10 miles run, which I do 2 to 4 times a week. And today I will go without food to work and then eat at noon, which means I do intermittent fasting at times, not every day. Today it feels right. And I did a cold shower right now. I'm telling you this because I want to give you an idea how to activate your body chemistry, because your body needs to be confronted with problems, otherwise it turns against itself. Anyway, now about dreams. You know, yes, my life is pretty intense at the moment, but I appreciate this and I'm still giving thanks for everything that I have. And I want to transfer this message to you too, to live in abundance right now, in the present moment. It's a state of mind. So, that being said, dreams. I recently got some information about Carl Gustav Jung's and Sigmund Freud's, German psychologists, and a Swiss, from Switzerland. Carl Gustav Jung is from Switzerland, actually. Their point of seeing dreams, and I can break it down in a very simple form, so you can use it immediately. Let me first explain to you what complexes are in a psychological sense. You can check out the definition on Wikipedia as well. When you look for complex psychology, a complex is basically, generally speaking, I'm not giving you the perfect definition now, just generally speaking, is an inferiority complex, which means in your subconsciousness there is a rigid structure. This rigid structure got there through experiences, probably traumatic experiences that you did. So it's kind of a programming that came from the outside. Can even be generational. And this rigid structure causes and shapes your everyday experience. You need to think about it. The complex surfaces or shows itself through association, free association. And we're getting to the dreams. Relax, wait, you will get to your dream information, but we need to understand complex first. And free association can be everything, basically. A pointless conversation with someone, free-flowing. It can be you painting a picture without any intention of what will be the result. It can be you writing a poem. It can be you freely thinking about something that just inspires you. And then naturally, by the way, everything, your everyday information that comes through your senses is let me call it a standard signal, because everybody has a standard signal, but everybody shapes it and filters it different. Your brain goes to work and manipulates and filters the standard signal in extreme ways. That is why everybody perceives the same thing different. Some people will say it's a great day. Some people will say, oh, I didn't even go out of bed today, and so on. And these rigid structures, your complexes, are interfering with this standard signal that everybody gets the same, okay? And this is why your experiences are different. So whenever you do free association, which again could be anything, a chain of thoughts, a conversation, you expressing yourself in any way, typically you will end up having an experience related to the hidden inferiority complex that you're dealing with. This is why I always say, when you do self-reflection, the most precious thoughts are those that are uncomfortable for you. You need to think about them, work through them. The more uncomfortable, sad, humiliating, making you feel weak they are, the more worth they have for your self-work. And you have to think about them as long and as with a lot of effort. Hold them in your awareness. Never let them go, because otherwise they will become a complex. So you need to drag them into the light. Look for more. It's like a gold vein in the in the rock that you're working through, which is your inner life. And you need to think about them as long until you get a comfortable feeling about them. And this is possible all the time. You need education, the power of words, of knowledge, of understanding, and you will be amazed. You know, a maze is a kind of a labyrinth, and your inner world is a maze. And to get into the center of the maze will make you feel amazing, because then yourself have a good understanding of who you are, and you will be grounded and, in the best case, free of complexes, which will let your energy be very high vibrational and basically give you a self-supply of feeling happy and good and validated without external sources. So you'll be amazed when you find the center of the maze that is within you, and you need to work through your complexes, which is called shadow work. When you do the opposite, which means you create a picture, a fantasy picture of yourself, where you are grandiose and perfect and invulnerable, ironically, this makes you much more vulnerable, but you will perceive your vulnerability by aggression towards others or towards yourself, self-destructive behavior. This is because your complexes will always be triggered, but you are unconscious of them because you push them away. You don't go through that process of self-work, which makes you destructive towards everything. Okay, now these are complexes, and through free association, every day you will be triggered by them, and you will have the same experiences over and over and over and over again if you not work on them. Now that we understand this, we can go to dreams. Dreams are different, and this is what Carl Gustav Jung found out, and this is where he opposes Sigmund Freud. Okay, dreams. You have to look at your dreams very closely and stick very close to that symbol that you saw there, that figure, that what happened there, the narration, and don't go away from it. Circle around it. Circle around it and, narrow it out. Don't go away from it. If you go to free association from the dream, you will always land at your complexes. So a dream tells you something very different and is very valuable, because if you would not have the dream, you would not be able to tap into this subconscious hidden thing. It's like your subconsciousness, your other you, maybe your higher self in the best case, is talking to you, is guiding you, is telling you something that you otherwise could never find out. You don't find this out by free association, so to say. To understand your dreams, it's necessary to understand symbols. So I recommend to you to read Carl Gustav Jung's Man and His Symbols, find out about archetypes, find out about animus and anima. And you will have to write down your dreams, because again, this maze that you are, that labyrinth that you are, will be very confusing if you zoom in and just look at one certain small spot of this map. It makes no sense. There are walls and dead ends, and you will be like, okay, it's just a random dream. But when you write the dream down and you keep a journal of your dreams, this amazing pattern will start to shape up into a bigger structure. And this helps you to guide yourself to the middle of the maze where there is a great reward, where you can alchemize everything that you thought it works against you for your benefits. You understand yourself. You feel you're already there then. That's it. That's it. Right? That's where you want to go. So I hope I could help you get in a clue about the difference between complexes and free association, which always brings you to your complexes. This is where you circle around certain topics until you resolve a problem within yourself. And when you have aggressions, when you have self-destructive behavior or aggression against other people, you're pointing at something, look at the three fingers pointing back at you, do the self-work. They are not, nobody attacks you when you are grounded, when you're in the middle of yourself, when you're amazed by who you really are, because nobody can tell you anything then, okay? And I hope that you understand that dreams are different, that they are valuable information, and you have to stick close to the symbol, and it tells you something about yourself. It can guide you, make a journal, to unlock the map of the maze that you are. Stay blessed and prayed up.